משפחות וידידי בית הספר. הנהוגה ימנה מות הערב לפניכם כנציגים של כל בוגרי כיתה ו'.
Welcome, Rabbi Sprung, Rabbi Ocean, Mr. Simon, College Principal, Mr. Siegel, Deputy Principal, Head of Jewish Studies, Mar Elka, Head of Primary General Studies, parents.
Come to the microphone to state a tefillah for the state of Israel.
אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל גאולה, ברך את מדינת ישראל, ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו. הגן עליה בברכתך ופרוס עליה סוכה שמך, ושלח לך בניך לאנשי ישראל ויתרה, ותקנן בעצה טובה מפניך. חזק את ידינו מפני ארץ קודשנו, והנחלים אלוהינו ישועה, ועטר ניצחון נשמרתם, ונתת שלום בארץ, ושמחת עולם ליושביה.
Our Father in heaven, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, the first flowering of our redemption. Shelter beneath the wings of your kindness and spread over her your canopy of peace. Send your light and truth to our leaders, officers and councils, and direct them with your good counsel. Strengthen the defenders of our holy land, grant them salvation, crown of victory. Establish peace in the land and everlasting joy for its inhabitants. Please be seated.
too dark anyway. So if she wasn't there, I couldn't video it. It's good to the opening, was good it was just cliff. And she did the opening really well. I've got a bit of him. You should have to tell me when he's there.
Early March, on a bright sunny morning, Grade 6 went on a hike around Dillman, which ended up at a camping ground. We all thought that this camp out would be nice and pleasant, everything going to plan. But we were wrong.
We've been walking for such a long time. When will this end?
I'm here. Can you check it out to see where the lookout is?
Sure.
Lookout's 4 kilometers away.
After bravely, they trudged on.
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? Yes, really? No.
2 hours later.
Wait a second. There's the lookout. Finally, I'm starving. I'm going to try to eat.
After a very lengthy hike and a long-awaited lunch, everybody was at the last stage of pitching up their tents, which involved crawling into the tent and holding up the centre pole so that the others could peg the tent into the ground. This had to be done simultaneously, otherwise it wouldn't work.
Guys, we nearly finished with boiling in this tent.
This was the first time for most people to pitch up a tent.
It's actually white. I just need a towel and a moth here. Hey, look, a pasta!
By the way, a part of leadership is to keep your eyes on your goal. Clearly not done here.
Help, what's that with the tent? How do I get out? Just crawl up the side. I already the side of the tent. Now we have to start again. And this time, there's no being tricked possible.
They eventually finished pitching up the tent, and by that time it was nearly dark.
While we were putting up our tents, we found a lovely little creek running beside the camping grounds. It was so relaxing, sitting on the rocks, smelling the fresh air that cool evening. But our only visit to the creek that night was, shall we say, unexpected.
This is in front of you, Ezekiel, and by the way, turn left at the third big rock. You're out of the way!
By the way, another part of leadership is to give clear instructions. I guess we'll have to keep working on that. Everyone turned back to the Ezekiel, left him all the way back to the camping grounds and helped him get dry clothes.
Now that's true leadership.
So you can't see her.
Do you guys remember when we went on the hike on the secondary camp?
Yeah. Really popular. When we ate it, they all started getting yuck, and I am sure they were like, "What? I like them laces and cucumbers, but the cucumbers got lost."
Sorry. Wait, we have to
This year, in our Hebrew lesson, we learned about a girl called Rina. Rina lived in Russia, behind the Iron Curtain, and when her father applied for visas to Israel, he lost his job. The family was allowed to go to Israel, except for the father, who became what was called a prisoner of Zion, a refused to be allowed to leave. During this time in history, there was a lack of physical and spiritual freedom for Jews who wanted to go live in Israel. Well-known people like Geoffrey Conrad and Israeli swimmer Nachum came to talk to us. It was an amazing project and one we'll never forget. Joel and Tolly made a PowerPoint presentation about our interviews and discussions.
It shows how our hobbies, modes of transport, school subjects, and use of technology has changed enormously. It's hard to believe that they grew up without any computers, colour TVs, and actually walked to school. My friends and I will remember all the good times as well as some of the frustrations that we experienced. Living Historians was a blast. I had such a good time and so did all the other groups.
We will treasure this time because we all had a ball.
The historians are people who've been through lots of things and talked about their experiences, even though sometimes it stings. We had lots of interviews where we asked them lots of stuff, like survival and their transport, and our life was extremely tough.
Shirley Levinson was born in Poland. She loves her grandchildren for sure. 7 girls and 7 boys. They light up her heart to the core. Warren Gruber was very brave. With him we had lots of fun. He told us lots of information. His personality shone like the sun.
Another historian is Mark Levin, who in Perth spent his earlier life. He grew up and moved to Melbourne, now has 3 kids and a beautiful wife. We had lots of interviews where we asked them lots of stuff, like survival and their transport, and how life was extremely tough.
Myron Fletcher is one living historian who we were all glad we met. He showed us lots of interesting things and talked about his 2 pets. Shady Chaskell is so funny. From his stories we learned a lot. He survived the Holocaust. We thank him for the knowledge we got.
There is a lady called Golda Grubel who told us a beautiful tale. It was most interesting to hear. We could have put it up for sale. We had lots of interviews where we asked them lots of stuff, like survival and their transport and how life was extremely tough.
Mrs. Patrina Schaffner was one of our living historians. She told us interesting stories that were different and not boring.
Jeffrey Conrad was fun. He certainly was interesting. He talked about his stamps and coins. He didn't miss out a thing.
Louise Diskin is one historian who told us a life of delight. She treasures her family and friends and remembers them every day and night.
We had lots of interviews where we asked them lots of stuff, like survival and their transport and how life was extremely tough.
The historian Leon Jedwab, we treasured all of his times. We shared with him special moments, and he said the projects were just a vibe. Nathan Walker, historian, who in the Olympics was a swimmer, he came 3rd in his events, but in our hearts he was a true winner.
Frida Sell is her name, sweetest lady we ever met. Cooking cake she loves so much, but her chocolate cake we did not get.
We had lots of interviews where we asked them lots of stuff, like survival and their transport, and our life was extremely tough.
We loved all our time with them, especially all the interviews, talking to them and learning about their different points of views.
At the end of it, living historians had to fly. We all waved to them as we said our final goodbye.
See it? She can hear.
That time is up. Granted, you can first.
Imagine I wrote a sentence saying, the boy said at distance, trying to find...
Good, and also nothing inappropriate.
Okay, dog, kita bahas.
ובמקום שאין אנשים השתדל להיות איש, which means you know how important it is to conduct yourselves appropriately, whether a parent or teacher is present or not. But it really is in your role as leaders that have made you shine in primary school. No task is too much, no request too demanding. You ensured you did what was asked of you, and it was always done with a smile. You have learnt that leadership is about hard work, accepting responsibilities for your actions and making sensible decisions that benefit others beyond yourselves. Kol hakavod and thank you to our dedicated teachers, both this year and past, The product of your labour is evident tonight. Thanks to you all, before us sit confident, capable and committed young Jews, proud of who they are and where they come from. To you, the parents and grandparents, you and a source of pride to our college and the wider community. I have no doubt the best is yet to come. The primary graduates of Year 6 2007 have already made such a wonderful start to your life's journey. Kol hakavod and b'chatzlacha. I now ask Mr. Steinman, College. The Nicholas Slezak Memorial Scholarship for Academic Excellence, Ducks of Year 6 2007, Shuki Weinberg. For Academic Excellence, Aaron Uzan. The Israel and Hilda Kozlowski Bursary for Academic Excellence, Daniel Gabriel. The Rachel Corbel Bursary for Academic Excellence, Gideon Rubin. The National Council for Jewish Women Foundation Bursary for a worthy recipient, Stephanie Kupfer. The Jeffrey Kosminski Award for a student who has made the greatest effort to achieve in all areas of his or her studies, Daniel Sishi. The Helen Braun Memorial Prize, Torah in Derech Eretz, Midot V'Tovot, Melanie Perch. The Helen Braun Memorial Prize, Torah in Derech Eretz, Midot V'Tovot, Yoel Dodd. The Stephen Josky Memorial Prize, for a boy showing the greatest compassion and understanding towards his fellow students, Joshua Ben Moshe. The Daniel Josky Memorial Prize, for a girl showing the greatest compassion and understanding towards her fellow students, Alyssa Searle. The Award for Excellence in General Studies for a girl, Naomi Retman. The Award for Excellence in General Studies for a boy, Joel Zimmerman. The award for excellence in Jewish studies for a girl, Batya Schwartz. The award for excellence in Jewish studies for a boy, Adam Reisner. The Wiesel Prize for excellence in Jewish studies for a girl, Alyssa Searle. The Yavne Parent Association Award for Outstanding Contribution in Sport for a Girl, Maeve Slonim. The Yavne Parent Association Award for an Outstanding Contribution to Sport for a Boy, David Hyman. The award for excellence in visual studies for a girl, visual arts, for a girl, Hannah Levin. The award for excellence in visual arts for a boy, David Zuvedny. I would like to now ask the Year 6 teachers to take their places on the stage to present our graduates with their certificates.
Brandon Delpel, Talia Dat, Yecheskel Debolski, Nathanael Pismoni, Adam Reisner, Naomi Redman, Lawrence Rosen, David Rubin, Gidon Rubin, Batya Schwartz, Ellie Searle, Danielle Sishi, Shuki Wyman, Joel Zimmerman, and David Savigny.
Thank you, school captains and vice captains. Behind these wonderful students are some wonderful teachers, dedicated, committed. They give everything of themselves for these wonderful children and for Lipa Yavne College. We would like to present them with a token of our esteem. To Mr. Crothers, Year 6 General Studies teachers, our enormous thanks for your direction, staging, 24-hour, except on Shabbos, work and commitment to the school and particularly to the staff. Mora Haya Epstein for her wonderful guidance, leadership, Yadut, Jewish studies. Thank you so much for everything that you do. To Mrs. Bloom, who joined us only halfway through this year, thank you so much for all of your support. To Morea Asef Tenami. All the ingredients and the hearts of our school, to Dover. To Mora Tally, our wonders, for all her involvement in curriculum and to Miss Samuels, thank you for your musical direction and the ability to bring a beautiful group of children together. To the Banot Sherut, Reut and Imat, we wish to thank you so much.